What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We are here once again with a little bit of WoOT action as these guys are out there on the track putting down their qualifying runs. Right now, it is Landon Moody out there with the quick time. Top five going to transfer through on time. Everybody else into the consies and the heats. Make sure you guys say hello out in the chat. How's everybody doing tonight? Man, 2 weeks off for WoOT has definitely been driving me crazy. Let's go see if we can find somebody out on the track putting down a qualifying run. Looks like Shane Haas working on his third lap right now in the number 23 machine. Ryan out there with the likes. Appreciate that, Ryan. Appreciate those likes out there in the chat. Make sure my chats are coming through real quick. All right, that looks like that is coming through. Where we at over on Twitch? We got a couple people over on Twitch, a little bit everybody everywhere. As Shane Haas going to come across the line to complete his third lap. He's going to be 20th quick. Looks like he is going off into a consi here tonight, or a heat race here tonight. Mark Thrash out on the track working his third lap, currently in that 19th position. Right now we got 39 cars that have put down a lap time. Asher has not. So it looks like we got somewhere around 40 or 41 going for 26 positions here tonight. Right now, it is Landon Moody, Justin Farless, Patrick, Alec, and Taylor all qualified in on time as it stands right now. Can Mark Thrash knock one of them off as he comes down through the tri-oval, coming to the line? He's going to come across the line. Where's that going to put him? He didn't pick up the pace on his third lap. Looks like Mark Thrash is going to be starting in a heat race here tonight. All right, so right now it looks like Bill Sleep will be starting on the pole in heat race number one, currently in that sixth position. Curious how things are going to go here tonight. Could get awfully interesting as these guys are set to do battle. As that's going to be the end of qualifying, we're going to get into tonight's feature. It did not change up. Oh, Justin Farley. Holy shit, Justin, you made it to the feature. All right, let's go ahead and pull up tonight's starting line. You got invited here. Yo, what's up? Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get through this starting lineup here in just 1 minute. Top 8 transfer out of the heat race. Let's go ahead and hit up tonight's starting lineup here for heat race number one. Starting on the pole here tonight in heat race number one, it's going to be Bill Sleep. In the number 2 spot, it's going to be Stephen Kellogg. Starting in the number 3 position, it's going to be Daniel Lewis with Cody Harrelson in the number 4 spot. Mike Wendell going to start in 5th here tonight. Tyler Autry in 6th. Jared Gotch in 7th. Going to be Shane Haas. Shane Haas in that number 8 spot. Gabriel Jordan in 9th. Brandon's going to start in 10th here tonight. Scott Helms in 11th. Tony Basler in 12th. Woody going to start in that number 13 position. Kyle Todd in 14th. Casey Cotterman in 15th. David Mayo going to start in 16th. Clint Sheehan 17th. And if Asher gets in there, he's going to be starting in that number 18 position. Sorry, forgot to switch it over. So 8 cars transferring into tonight's feature here tonight out of heat race number 1. Bill Sleep going to lead the field. Asher did grid up. Good deal, good deal. As they get ready to roll off the starting grid. Shut up, Nick. I actually was telling them I'm tired. I got screwed up without streaming for the little bit of time there, and I definitely was tired. You want Clint to do it? You know, Clint was good actually in practice, so I am curious on how that's going to work out for him here tonight. Will it transfer through? We are about to find out as Bill Sleep leads the field here tonight in heat race number 1. Remember, guys, this start will be on green. This start on green. Stay in line until after the start finish line, and then, do what you want, except as long as it's above the yellow line. Oh, I didn't get a chance to look at it. I saw you sent me a DM, Demon. Oh, God, that had to sound horrible on stream. All right, so down the back straightaway, Bill Sleep and Stephen Kellogg side by side as we look for the green flag here tonight. Top 8 transfer into tonight's feature. Can Bill Sleep hold on? Can David Mile Todd, a bunch of good drivers back here in the back? Uh-oh. I don't know what just happened. I just lost everybody. Wow. I lost everybody for a second there. I think it was something with my internet. I think something's going on with my internet. I definitely had some packet loss. All right, we are coming back up. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. As we are looking for the green flag as they come down the front straightaway. Looking for that green flag, 2x2 through the field. Bill Sleep out front. Yeah, I had an issue. And now it's, I don't know what's going on. I think everything's working good now, right? Green flag is out as Bill Sleep takes him down the front straightaway. Looking for turn number 1. Bill Sleep leads the way as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Halfway, give it up for halfway. Oh, playing Major League Baseball. Cautions, definitely precautions for sure. 5 kept cutting your nose off. And what do we got? Oh, I got something going on over here on my TikTok chat. Hold on one second, guys. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be Bill Sleep leading the way. Down on the inside. These guys 2x2 all the way through the field. Here comes Cody with a big push from behind. Down the front straightaway. Who's going to lead lap number 1? Going to be Bill Sleep out front leading the way. They're going to jockey 3 wide back in the pack. Remember, top 8 transferred through. And, yeah, that is a gaggle of cars down into turn number 1 and 2. Cody going to lead the way into turn number 1 on that high side. Bill Sleep down low. Can they get those lanes to move? Will we see 3 wide? Oh, we got one getting pushed up the track. Oh, we're wrecking out of turn number 2. Big wreck out of turn number 2. They continue to wreck down the back straightaway. Big wreck down the back straightaway. Looks like David Mayo caught up, Asher caught up, Cohen caught up, lots of drivers caught up in that one as Bill Sleep leads it down into turn number 1 and 2, or 3 and 4. So big wreck out of turn number 2. No caution flags in the heats as they come down the front straightaway. Bill Sleep continues to lead the way. Oh, the 13 of Scott Helms. Hold on to it. Oh, he's still wrecking. They're wrecking into turn number 1. Big wreck for Scott Helms and crew. Tyler Autry getting caught up in that one. Those guys going to be looking to get into the consi here tonight as Bill Sleep continues to lead the way down the back straightaway. Going to be 2x2 from second on back. Bill Sleep looking pretty good. Kyle Todd in right now. In the number 88, he's got Casey just behind him. Will Casey try to make the move around him as they head through turn number 3 and 4? Here comes Cody with a big run on the outside down the front straightaway. Drag race looking for the line as they are going to get 2 laps to go at the line. 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go as these guys are starting to jockey for position. You know, if you're back here, don't count yourself out. maybe Clint. He's got no hood. As they head into turn number 1 and 2, they could wreck again. One of these guys further back could race their way in if these guys get together as they come down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3. How patient will they be? One driver in this pack is out. Somebody's going to push the bar here as Cody's going to lead them into turn number 3. Still 2 by 2 through the pack as they head into turn number 3 and 4. What a big block. Big block right there. I don't know who that was, but putting the big blocks up there. I think it's whoever is in 6th. It might have been Brandon. Through the tri-oval, white flag is out. 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go. One of these guys going to the consi. Who's it going to be as they head through turn? At least one of them going to the consi. If they wreck, it could be more as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Cody going to hold strong on the outside. Let's see if he can get that push and steal the victory away from Bill Sleep. Bill Sleep looking to take a win here tonight in that number 65. Down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. Yeah. I gotta put my stream chat for TikTok back up in my OBS here in a second after we finish this race. As these guys roll through turn number, they're wrecking. We got one around. It's gonna be Brandon around hard into the wall in that number 54. As Bill Sleep leads the way down the front straightaway. He's going to take the win here tonight. Cody Harrelson, Daniel Lewis, Shane Haas, Kyle Todd, Jared Gotch, Casey, Gabriel Jordan, all going to tonight's feature. Brandon, Kellogg, Sheehan, Basler, Mayo, Autry, Hanson, Woodworth, Helms, all going to the concert here tonight, and Wendell as we finish heat race number 1. That was a wild one, guys. Definitely a wild one. Make sure you guys are getting those likes, shares, and follows out there. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you like the content. And I'm going to go ahead and fix my TikTok chat. Hold on 1 second, guys. All right. I should be good now. All right, I got my TikTok chat back up. Let's go ahead and pull up tonight's starting lineup for heat race number 2. It's going to be Jacob Carter starting on the pole here tonight in heat race number 2. Cody Nevitt in second. Going to be Keith Hackney starting in the number 3 spot. Jose Sanchez in 4th. Going to be Johnny Gutekunst in that number 5 spot. Max Diffie in 6th. Going to be Mark Thrash in the number 7 spot. Jack High Night in the number 8 position. Robert Chappelle in that number 9 spot. Tyler Kaysen in a 10th. Dalton DeRosa in 11th. Going to be Jake Kohler in the number 12 position. Followed by Shane Wetherington in 13th. Riley Green in 14th. Going to be Remington James in 15th. Aaron Osborne 16th. Welch in 17th. Levy. The rest of the guys are not in here, so we're not going to call them out. So these guys rolling off the starting grid. Yeah, right. John, the chat needs to know, are you wearing pants?
I am absolutely not wearing pants right now. Ooh, pants.
And you get your answer there is Johnny No Pants. Johnny No Pants wearing no pants out there tonight. No surprise as we look for the green flag. Just a friendly reminder, do not jump out of line until the start-finish line, and start is on green. All right, we got him. I might be the worst. Yeah, that was you do get some bad luck. All right, down the back straightaway. You know, I find like it's once you find a rhythm in these, it gets a lot better. And I think if we keep going like we've been, this group is going to get better and better. So this could get interesting if I can keep some momentum going up on these as we head into turn number 3 and 4. Looking for that green flag this time by Will Cody Nevin keep the nose on that Toyota Supra here tonight? Let me know in the chat what you think as we are looking for the green flag this time by. No nose Nevin. A lot of these guys are familiar from the dirt side and from the midweek burnout. We had some of their action last night. If you guys missed it, make sure you guys go back and give it a watch as we are looking for the green flag as they come through the tri-oval. Who's it gonna be here tonight in heat race number 2? Green flag is out. Green flag's out as they come down the front straightaway looking for turn number 1. It is a dead heat up at the front of the pack. Oh, Brett did end up showing up. He's going to start in the number 18 spot from pit road. If he's got that wheel figured out, we're going to find out here soon as these guys roll through turn number 1 and 2. Going to be Jacob down on the inside, clearly with the advantage. Hackney, I think it's Hackney, maybe? Yeah, it is. Hackney's down on the inside, giving big pushes to Jacob Carter down the back straightaway. I think Nevin has some help behind him. It is going to be the 38 of Jose Sanchez trying to give him the push through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, Mark's going to loft it as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Can Mark Thrash make his way in? That's going to be a good question. They got to survive as the 20 of Robert goes up the middle. We're 3 wide down the front straightaway. 3 wide down the front straightaway as they head for turn number 1 and 2. Oh, it's getting up. Oh, we got a wreck. We got a wreck. He took it in the middle. He got in the wreck as he is riding the wall. Bunch of cars caught up in that one. Bunch of cars caught up in that one. Did Mark Thrash? Mark Thrash did not become one of those victims. He's still up here in the top 4. Oh, he's looking to take it 3 wide for the lead as he goes to the bottom, heading for turn number 3 and 4. He's going to set it into turn number 3 and 4. It is Keith Hackney up on the outside with Johnny No Pants behind him as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Down the front straightaway looking for the start-finish line. It's going to be Keith Hackney leading the way. It looks like the Thrash Can with a little bit of help here. Oh, the 26 going to fall back on Jacob Carter. Carter got the pole here for heat race number 2. Starting to fall back as they head through 1 and 2. 2 laps in the books as they head through turn number 1. Yep. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Keith All right, guys. Let's drop it. Or I'm just going to boot people, please. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway, going to be Mark Thrash leading the way. Jacob Carter in second. Remington James in third. Keith Hackney falling back into the number 4 spot. We got a wreck. We got one into the wall. Hard in the wall. It's going to be Johnny No Pants in the 41. He's going to fall back to the 12th position. Oh, they are still trying to wreck. He's still got a chance to get back up in this one. The 8 gets turned around. He turned the 8. The 8 goes around. That's Tyler Kaysen in that number 8 as we come back up to the front. We got a breakaway here. Who's in that number 8 spot? Right now it is Cody Nevin in the number 11. Cody Nevin in that number 11 as they head through turn number 3 and 4. I think he needs pants. He might need to change them if he had them after that one. As they come out of turn number 4, going to be white flag out, 1 lap to go. So this little group here, if they got single, well, I'll tell you what, here comes Robert. Robert's going to have a run in that number 20. Could make things interesting as we almost get contact. Riley Green in the number 40. He's currently in as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Through turn number 1 and 2, it's going to be side by side. Hackney looking for the door of Thrash as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. We got a lap car up ahead. Who is that going to be? That is going to be Jack in that number 07. We're going to keep an eye on this lap car as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Hackney going to lead that top side. Out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Hackney continues to lead. down the front straightaway. We got contact with the wall. Hackney, Mark Thrash. Here comes that 26. A Carter to the bottom side. 3 wide per second. 4 wide per second. Out of the triangle. It's going to be Hackney, Carter, Jake, Mark Thrash, Cody Nevin, Remington James, Dalton DeRosa, and Riley Green going into tonight's feature. Everybody else off to the Conti. What a finish for second. I'm back. What's up, Braden? What's up, buddy? As we are going to go ahead and get these guys lined up for the LCQ. Top 5 going to transfer. Yeah, I saw it. Top 5 going to transfer through here out of the LCQ. Let's get ready for that one. This one's going to be wild. One more lap of chaos for the LCQ. Who are we waiting on? We're waiting on a couple people to fit. Oh. All right, we're going to get him lined up for the LCQ. Johnny Nopan's going to be in a transfer spot for this one, but he's got some work to do in the number 41. He can't catch a break. It is going to be Brandon starting on the pole here tonight. Robert in second. Stephen Kellogg in third. Going to be Johnny Nopants in that number 4 spot. Clint Sheehan in fifth. Going to be Tyler Kaysen in the number 6 spot. Tony Basler in 7th. Shane Weatherington in 8th. Going to be David Mayo in that number 9 spot. Jack in 10th. Tyler Autry in 11th. Max Diffie going to be in that number 12 spot. Asher in 13th. Welch in 14th. Going to be Woody in the number 15 spot. Brett in 16th. Scott Helms rounding out the field in that number 17 spot. Yeah, I know. Happens. Look, it's probably a lot quicker to change his underwear when he has moments like he did in the last race when he has no pants on. On turn number 2, they are stacked up 2 by 2. It is going to be start on green as they are stacked up. Top 5 transfer through out of the LCQ. Change out seat insert, right? It is usually how it rolls. The features are usually a lot better, but yeah, the heats in the Conti are wild. Top five. All right, we are looking for the green flag. It is going to be Brandon and Robert on that front row. This is where the chaos is going to definitely start. We thought those heat races were chaotic. This LCQ is going to be a little bit wilder as they come out of turn number 4, looking for that green flag. You can do it, Clint, they said. Just get a bucket, right? Yeah, not Thursdays. Thursday's the asphalt day, Caleb. How you been, bud? Looking for the green flag as they come down the front straightaway. Going to be Brandon and Robert on that front row looking for the green. 6 laps, 5 cars transfer as they come to the line. Green flag is out. Let's go, Max, says Extreme Outside Line. As they come across the line, Robert going to have a good edge and a good push from Johnny No Pants. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be Robert on that outside. I'll tell you what, Gutekunst was pushing Hackney pretty well up on that top side before he got taken out. Can he do some of the same here tonight in the LCQ? That could get him transferred through. Down the back straightaway, Johnny looking for the lead as he's going to jump to the outside of Robert. He's got help behind him as they come down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3. Down into turn number 3. It is side by side for the lead. Remember, top 5 transfer through right now. Kellogg on that bubble spot in that number 19 as they head through turn number 3 and 4. There's quite a few guys more than capable of making the feature here tonight in this LCQ. There's definitely a lot of guys that are going to be a little bit disappointed if they don't make it. Been working. Yeah, no, I get that. I'm probably going to start hosting more soon. Oh, we got one in the wall. One in the wall. That is going to be the number. That is Cohen in the wall, I think, in that number 10. No, it isn't. Who is that? That is Asher in the wall. So Asher getting in the wall as they come down the back straightaway looking for in the number 10 as Robert continues to lead. Asher might not make the feature here tonight. He is usually a force to reckon with, and he is struggling to get his way in. It is hard to pass here tonight as they come out of turn number 4. It is going to be Robert leading the way out of turn number 4, but here comes that top side. Johnny Nopan's going to roll those boxers up as they come through the tri-oval, looking for the line. It's going to be a wreck in the back of the pack. As they come across the line, Nopan's going to lead the way as we got a big wreck. Who all got caught up in that one? Looks like, we got another wreck. Another wreck in the pack. So Cohen, Tyler, Duff, Diffie, Helms, all caught up in that one. As we move back up to the front, these guys still side by side down the back straightaway. Oh, they're wrecking up at the front. Big wreck up at the front. Tony going around. He's in the spin cycle. Let us know when the laundry's done. Ding. Time to fold it. As Robert continues to lead. These guys trying to get a 5-car breakaway. They know if they can get 5 cars to break away, they should be looking good. And here comes Shane Weatherington. Weatherington, known for being clutch, is one spot out as they come down the front straightaway into 1 and 2. Got a little pack starting to form here as Asher has made his way through all the chaos. He's got to get these guys to work together as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Can these guys catch that pack? Halfway through the Conti as they come down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3. This pack definitely racing. One of those guys are out, and if they keep racing like this, these guys are definitely not out of this one. They are starting to gain in a hurry as Asher is putting that bumper all over to the back of that number 88 of Allie Welch. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway, Robert going to continue to lead the way as these guys jockey for position across the line. 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go down into turn number 1 and 2. I got a feeling that group is going to catch. Is it going to be quick enough, though? Could these guys wreck? Remember, one of these guys are out. One of these guys are in. Right now, Weatherington, the first car out in that number 12, but he is being patient here, and he's got help coming from behind as they come down the back straightaway. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Shane just told Asher is going. He is pushing the hell out of that number 88 as they head through turn number 3 and 4. This could be the comeback story right here as they come out of turn number 4. It is going to be white flag this time by 1 lap to go in the LCQ. We definitely had a little bit of chaos here in the LCQ, but this one looking to be a good one. Who is out? Who is in? White flag in the air. Asher is just about there as they head into turn number 1 and 2. This 6-car battle just became an 8-car battle. 3 of these drivers going home here tonight. Jack might be in the catbird seat if these guys all get together as they come down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3. Appreciate that lap car just getting out of the way. Oh, we got Asher sticking it up the middle. Down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. They're wrecking. They're wrecking. Oh, Weatherington caught up. They were 3 wide. Big wreck. As the top 5 going to break away. Now they don't have to push it. It looks like Robert, John, Brandon, and Stephen Kellogg, and Tyler Casing going to make it as they come down the front straightaway. Checkered flag in the air. These guys going to the feature here tonight. You made it, Riley. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the roses. Appreciate that. I can't see the gifts the way I'm doing it now, but it's way easier on my PC to be able to do it through OBS. Holy cow. Asher did not make it. Scott Holmes did not make it. Weatherington did not make it. Clint Sheehan did not make it. Brett did not make it. Max did not make it. Autry, Bassler, Mayo, Woody did not make the feature here tonight. All people I kind of expected to make it. Who's mad? Appreciate it, Mayo. I'm sorry you didn't make it. All right, guys, that was the LCQ. All right, guys, thanks for coming out. We do this every Thursday. I've been opening up the session at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so if you did not make it, please come back next week and try again. All right, guys, you got 3 minutes for the warm-up. When it comes up, use it how you want it. I don't care if you want to wreck each other, drive in reverse. Don't go backwards, though, and get DQ'd. Whatever you guys want to do here on the warm-up, you're more than welcome to do, and we'll get into the feature. All right, so that is the LCQ. We're going to get ready for tonight's feature as these guys pull out on the track. I'm going to go get a water, I think. Well, market clears. I'm not going to boot anybody, so if you're still in there, you're more than welcome to stay and watch. All right, so these guys going to do a couple laps, goofing off a little bit, and I am going to go ahead and grab a water. Who is ready for tonight? Big foul. I missed it. I missed it because I was grabbing a water. Did he try and loop it and wreck? All right, so these guys goofing off a little bit here. We got about a minute and a half left. Yeah, I know. It's great. Oh, yeah. It happens. What's up? What's up, Jonas? What's up, Dino? How about Riley making it? Riley is a road guy out here making it in the number 40. So good for him making it out here tonight. Hey, Cody, how are you going to let Remington take your name? Your number, I mean. Riley Green going to win the race. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. It's going to be a tough one. There's some good drivers in this one. I'm just proud. I think Riley's proud of himself making it, honestly. I think we're all just proud that Riley did make it in. Just making left-hand turns. What big question? What's the big question, Demon? No, I get the same thing, Caleb. I haven't raced much either. You've got 10K channel points on him. Oh, they're wrecking. All right, so that is going to be the end of the warm-up. We're going to get into tonight's feature. Who's ready for 30 laps here tonight? 26 cars. 26 cars looking to do battle here tonight. All right, guys, I just want to remind you, this start is on green. The restarts after this will be on leader. So this time you'll be on green. Restarts on leader after that. I will throw cautions. We're going to try to keep it around 3 or 4, so it won't be a caution for every wreck. If there's a big one, definitely I will. But remember, you only get one fast repair. These cars do race pretty good. Save those fast repairs for later in the race, if you can. Let's have some fun. Remember, no passing before the start-finish line unless you have to. And keep it above the yellow lines. And everybody congratulate Justin on making the feature because he's had the worst luck until tonight. All right, so let's go ahead and pull up tonight's starting lineup as they pull out onto the track. It is going to be, we lost a couple people. We lost a few people. It is going to be... It's going to be Landon Moody on the pole here tonight. Justin Parlis in second. Going to be Patrick in the number 3 spot. Alec in 4th. Going to be Taylor Gregory in the number 5 position. Bill Sleep in 6th. Hackney in 7th. Going to be Cody Harrelson in that number 8 spot. Jacob Carter in 9th. And Daniel Lewis in 10th. Going to be Jake in that number 11 spot. Shane Haas in 12th. Going to be Mark Thrash in 13th. Kyle Todd going to be in that number 14 spot. Remington James in 15th. Going to be Jared Gotch in the number 16 spot. Cody Nevin in 17th. Casey in 18th. Going to be DeRosa in that number 19 spot. Jordan in 20th. Riley Green in 21st. Going to be Robert in the number 22 spot. You made it, Robert. Brandon in 23rd. Stephen Kellogg in 24th. Then rounding out the field here tonight, at the back of the pack, it is going to be Brandon in 23rd, Kellogg 24th, Johnny No Pants 25th, and Tyler Kaysen in the 26th spot. Does look like we got a couple drivers starting on the pit road. It looks like Daniel Lewis, Cody Nevin, and Tyler Kaysen all going to start off a pit road here tonight. Might not be a bad thing with 3 of them. From 21st to 1st, they could. He could do it. He could do it. Do the no pants dance, right? Just be glad I don't have a camera. Well, I do have a camera, but be glad I'm wearing shorts anyway. All right. Looking for the green flag as the pace car going to pull in. Landon Moody, Justin Parlis leading them down the front straightaway. Who's it going to be here tonight? Pace car is in. They got to go in the trioval in the restart zone. Moody and Parlis leading the field. This is going to get crazy, I'll tell you that much. As they come into the Geico restart zone, green flag is out. Green flag is out as they come down the front straightaway. Going to be side by side. I'll tell you what, 43 sleeping a little bit. Taylor Gregory not on the back bumper of the 33 of Patrick. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be side by side still, though, through all the way through the field. Top side definitely looking a little more organized as it stands right now out of turn number 2. Bottom side starting to form a little bit as they come down the back straightaway. Let's see if we get any patience here tonight. You want to see a crab? We might see some of that tonight. We'll see as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Oh, we got over a big one. Big one into turn number 3 and 4. That'll be a caution. Well, you know, there's the big one. All right, we're going to back it up just a little bit. Oh, my God. I just seen Riley absolutely flying. All right, so the 43 of 43. Riley's going to go. Oh, my God. Lots of cars caught up in that one. That's going to be a lot of fast repairs as we get the first caution flag of the night. Bill Sleep trying to make it to pit road. Shane Crabbin. Is he? Oh, he is. There's your crab. All right, so the 43 came up a little bit, got into Cody, and then net coded into Bill Sleep, just so you guys know what happened there. we got a Cody or Shane Haas down the back straightaway. It's making me wonder if you can even make this turn, Shane. You're already turning left. As they come through turn number 3 and 4, will Shane Haas be able to make the pit road? We got the first wreck of the night. I'll tell you what, Riley took one hell of a ride in that number 40. I figured it was happening. People were catching up and trying to pass each other. All right, so we got a lot of cars down on pit road, a lot of wreck cars in that one. That one happened up at the front as we had a few take one wild ride. Let's go jump on. Oh, God. Let's go find Riley. We're going to back it up and take a ride with Riley. All right, let's see. We're going to jump on board with Riley as he takes a wild ride here. Why did you throttle up, Riley? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It doesn't have a plow. Oh, that's what you know. Oh, God. Yeah, that kind of sucked. Who barrel rolled? That was Riley Green. He's in the Discord with you guys. All right. Well, Riley went for a ride. That's who we were just on with. Did somebody else go for a barrel roll? So many people wrecked. It was so hard to... That's who I saw barrel roll. Let's go take a look. Oh, shit. Did shit. Look. Watch this wreck from Riley. I mean, that's just... Oh, man. He didn't slow down at all. Watch. That was a wild wreck out of Riley there. As Landon Moody leads the way. Yeah, next caution we'll get you back on if you need it. Yeah, I got you. Go ahead. Yeah, that's all it is. I'm just going to clear it just to make sure they don't get stuck on pit road. All right, so Landon Moody leads the way. Patrick going to jump to the outside here. Got a few guys one lap down, but we'll get them back on the next one. Actually, could be a good thing for these guys. They'll be able to sit in the back and just kind of save that fast repair, or save their car since they've already had to use their fast repair, and get back on the lead lap on the next caution as these guys are stacked up 2 by 2. That was a mega one for sure. Definitely was a good big one. All right, we got them stacked up 2 by 2. It is going to be Landon Moody and Patrick on that front row looking for the green. Just a reminder, this start is on Moody. Oh, we're going to get more 8 bits from the Element King. Appreciate that. Is that 8 or 88? 8 bits. Okay. Appreciate those bits. Appreciate that. That was almost the whole field. That was almost the whole field right there. Look, and don't count it out. Landon Moody is leading. We got some diamond. Oh, I think Demon already told me about the diamonds. All right, we are looking for the green flag. Is the pace car going to pull in? Pace car in. When will Landon Moody take off? He doesn't want to go too early, but spreading him out a little bit might not be a bad thing. Pace car is in, looking for the green flag. No pants, way behind the field. He could be in a tough spot here. I'll clear it black if I need to. Just so you know, if you guys are a lap down when we get the next caution, just take your laps. Just let these guys know where you're going. And if you're going to pit, let me know so I can clear the black before you pit. All right, so green flag is out as Moody leads him into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be side by side for second on back. Justin in that number 8 machine. He's going to stick on the back bumper of that number 84. The field is spread out a little bit here. Could get a nice long green flag run here if these guys could show a little bit of patience. Only 30 laps here tonight. It is going to be 25 to go when they hit the start finish line. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Landon Moody going to lead the way down on the inside. Top side starting to form up a little bit. Patrick getting the run. He's got to push from behind from the number 54 machine down the front straightaway. That is going to be Daniel Lewis, I think, in that number 54. As they come, oh, maybe it's Brandon in the number 54. As they come down the front straightaway, heading for turn number 1 and 2. Third lane starting to form as Shane Haas goes to the top side. Haas going to go up to the top side with Cody. Cody going to bounce around a little bit, keeps it straight. Mark Thrash going to lose ground as he's got to lift not to run over Cody with a K as they come down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3. Oh, these guys already starting to jockey it up a little bit. Remember, they only get one fast repair. Oh, my God, the double zero. The double zero just put Cody up into the wall as they come down the front straightaway looking for turn number 1 and 2. All right. We got everybody going straight still. We're going to let it roll a little bit as Moody continues to lead the field. We're going to let these guys catch back up as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Going to be two by two into turn number 3 and 4. Special speeds for sure. Down the front straightaway looking for the start finish line. Here comes Patrick on the outside. Will he lead this time by? Moody's going to lead at the line. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be Moody out front leading the way. Justin in second. Patrick in third. Daniel in fourth. Brandon in that number 4 spot as we got one crab walking down on the bottom side. That is going to be the 34. He's got a broken car as they head through turn number 3 and 4. We'll end up with a caution, guys. We'll get you back on the lead lap if you're going a lap down. Farless to the point in the number 8 machine. Down the front straightaway. Great racing up at the front as they head into the tri-oval to the line. Farless going to lead the way. He is getting touched bad, yeah. Down across the line. Farless going to lead the way as they head into turn number 1 and 2 in that number 8 machine. So Farless has been getting a lot of bad luck here lately. Finally making his way into the feature on qualifying as they come down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3. Farless going to continue to lead the way down into turn number 3 and 4. 2 by 2 up at the front. Going to be Justin leading the way. Patrick in second as Brandon and Moody going to duke it out for that number 4 spot. Almost contact there. Down the front straightaway into heading for turn number 1. Still 2 by 2 in this front pack as the 33 goes down to the bottom side Not really sure what he was doing. I think he just wanted to go to the back of this pack. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3. Going to be Brandon out front, leading the way. All right, so everything keeping it clean so far as Brandon continues to lead the field. Farless in second. Landon Moody and Kaysen battling it out for that number 3 spot as they come down the front straightaway. Here comes Brandon to the bottom side. Brandon going to lead this time by maybe Farless with the run on the outside. It's going to be Brandon that time by. 10 laps complete as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Yeah, Wednesday's the ARCA League. Mark just sounded like he threw up. Wow. As they head through turn number 1 and 2. So we have a bigger pack starting to form here. Oh, Cody hits the wall as he was pushing Shane Haas all the way through the corner. We got a bigger pack starting to form here as they head into turn number 3. 33 dropping to the back of the pack. He knows it's a long race here, not trying to use up that car this early as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Riley died? Oh, he did. Riley did die. That is unfortunate. As they come down the front straightaway, Brad, 3 wide for the number 2 spot. Here comes Shane Haas up on the outside, down the back front straightaway. Shane Haas almost had the lead at the line. He does have it into turn number 1. Shane Haas having that top side ripping with Mark Thrash and Cody Harrelson all over the back of him. Cody's going to stick it 4 wide for the lead on the turn number 2. 4 wide for the lead. Shane Haas going to back out as they come down the back straightaway. I don't know if that was planned overheating. If it was, that was freaking beautiful as they head into turn number 3. Probably not. The first one, he didn't slow down. Made it a lot worse than it could have been. As they head into turn number 3 and 4, going to be Brandon in that number 54 machine, as here comes Moody to the outside in that number 84. He's got help behind him as they come down the back straightaway, front straightaway, looking for the line. 12 laps in the books. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be side by side up at the front. 3 wide for third as the top side now starting to lose a little bit of momentum as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Shane Haas not pushing Cody quite like he was getting pushed as they come down the back straightaway. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3. It's going to be Cody Harrelson leading on the high side. Landon Moody down low. Drag race through turn number 3 and 4. Who's it going to be at the line this time by? Here comes Thrash. Thrash looking for the middle. Ooh, that was weird. As they come out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway, Moody's going to have the edge as they head for the start-finish line. I'll tell you what, Farless is having a great run in that number 8. I should stop talking about him. I'm going to end up giving him the broadcaster curse as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Brody, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. As they head into turn number 1 and 2, going to be Moody down on the bottom side. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number... Cursing people. Who's getting cursed? Oh, go... Yeah, okay. I'm sorry you had a rough run there, Riley. It was cool to see you make the feature, though. I'm sure you're super happy about that. As they come out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway, Landon Moody going to lead the way as Cody getting big pushes out of the 23 of Shane Haas. To the line is going to be Cody on the outside. Cody Harrelson going to lead this time by. I'll tell you what, that is a driver that has come a long way. You know, he's an off-road dirt guy. As they head into turn number 1 and 2, he's been able to put things together over here on the oval side, doing a great job as Cody has definitely hit a different level as we got lap traffic up ahead. So lap traffic up ahead, that is going to be Tyler Gregory up ahead of the field as they head into turn number 3 and 4 in that number 43. He's going to hold the bottom. He's going to go all the way to the bottom. Let's these guys around. Yeah, don't worry about it, guys. You go lap down. We're just going to give you those laps back once we get back, get that caution flag that we're probably going to get with 3 wide. 3 wide for the lead through the tri-oval as they come to the line. It's going to be Cody leading that time by with a big push from the Thrash Can himself into turn number 1 and 2. Wow, Mark Thrash pushes him way out there as he hits the wall as he's got Shane Haas behind him as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Man, it is getting crazy here. More lap traffic up ahead as they come down the back straightaway. Keith Hackney next to go 1 lap down as they head for turn number 3. Looks like he's going to take the outside. These guys are going to have to figure out where to go as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Down the back straightaway, front straightaway, Hackney gonna get out of the way as he goes 1 lap down as they are 3 wide up at the front, 16 laps complete. I'll tell you what, these frickin' Xfinity cars put on one hell of a show as Mark Thrash almost a wreck up at the front of the pack. If we get a small wreck, I'm probably gonna throw that caution since we lost a few on that last one. Get these guys bunched back up, get these guys back on the lead lap. But right now they are keeping it lean and green as we come down the back straightaway. These guys are not lifting at all. It is hang out with your wang out as they head through turn number 3 and 4. These guys are probably bored back here. They're ready to get back up in this race as Farless leading the way. Here comes Landon Mooney back to the outside. That third lane has finally lost a little bit of that momentum. It is so much work to keep that third lane going. I mean, it is absolute push, high intensity. And mentally, it does take a toll. And you can see that top lane sometimes will fade a little bit. And some of it's just the mental pushing, that constant pushing. Oh, here it goes. We got the wreck. We got a wreck. Wrecking down the back straightaway. Caution flag is out. All right, guys, I know that was a little one, but we did get 2 wrecks, and I kind of felt bad for the guys that got wrecked earlier. If you are 1 lap down, just let these guys know where you're going and take your lap back. I will clear the black flags. Get yourself back on the lead lap. So Taylor, Hackney, Sleep, get yourselves whatever laps you can, and Kellogg, if you can get a couple laps back, go ahead and take it too. All right. That was a great run. Yeah, that was a lot of fun to watch up at the front. You guys did a hell of a job up there. All right, so caution flag is out here once again. Hackney going to get back on the lead lap. Well, maybe he's got a couple laps to get. So these guys going to get their laps back as... I was just about to say that. So Farless leading the way. It's going to be Brandon in second. Landon Moody, Gabriel, and Cody Harrelson, your top 5 as it stands right now. What a race so far here tonight. Are you guys enjoying the stream? Let me know out there in the chat. What do you guys think of this race in here tonight? It has definitely been, it's been pretty fun. At least from my end. All right, so these guys, some of these guys coming down onto pit road. Got a few guys getting their laps back. Justin Farless leading the way. Now Landon Moody up to the number 2 spot. I don't know if tires and stuff. I mean, some of these guys got some damage. That's why they're coming down on pit road. We'll see who takes fast repairs and who does not. So Robert Hackney, Sleep, Kellogg, all those guys need to get back some of these laps. Looks like Tyler's going to get his back now. Hackney going to try to get his here pretty quick. He's got to catch the field. He's going to be 1 lap down. Braxton. Which one's Braxton? Or am I just saying that because you want to hear your name? It wasn't as fun after Riley just needs some more time over here in the oval side. This is chaos. It is crazy. It is definitely crazy in these things. All right, so Keith Hackney now back on the lead lap here. Robert is gone. Bill Sleep getting some laps back. Steven getting some laps back in the number 19. Oh, your dad is Remington? Okay. We were messing around with Cody. Oh, so you're Braxton. Okay, I get it. So you're running the Remington account. This is the only one tonight, Brody. All right, so we're going to re-rack them, restack them. Yeah. Oh, like next week? We'll be doing the openers on Monday. I don't know if so the opener, and for this, I don't know what I'm going to run for next Thursday. Yeah, I never really decide where we're going to run until the day of. Kind of just depends on the feel. All right, so we are going green flag this time by. These guys getting a couple extra laps back. Definitely a few guys happy that they were able to get some laps back. We'll see if Tyler and Bill Sleep able to get back on the lead lap. Stephen Kellogg, he's going to try to get one more lap back. He needs a lot of help here tonight. All right, so looks like Tyler Gray going to get back on the lead lap. I don't know if he's going to catch the field in time. You've been practicing at Martinsville. Martinsville's always fun. I love Martinsville on iRacing. Well, I mean, I guess that depends on how many fast repairs you have is how many overtimes you get, right? A little bit of Bristol, yeah. I was running some Bristol dirt early. We do have a few overtimes if we need them. Hopefully we don't. All right, so we're going to re-rack them, restack them. 19 cars left on the lead lap. And I'll tell you what, there's quite a few fast and clean ones up here in the back as they come out of turn number 4. It is going to be on Justin this time by as they come down the front straightaway. Farless on the inside, Moody on the outside, looking for that green flag. The 41 is going to get another lap. As the green flag is out, Justin leads the field with 9 laps to go. 9 laps to go as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be Justin leading the way. Landon Moody's going to slide into second as we got a little bit of blinking back there. I think that is that Gabriel? Yeah, I think it was Gabriel might have been blinking there in that number 18. Here comes Dalton DeRosa up on the outside in the 931 as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. We got a big pack here tonight as they head for turn number 3. Can they keep it lean and green? Down into turn number 3 and 4. Going to be Farless leading the way. Moody all over the back of them as they head through turn number 3 and 4. No prophecy. That's hilarious. As Justin continues to lead the field, but Moody to the outside. He's looking for the lead. Here comes Thrash. Thrash going to blink out a little bit there, but gets to the back bumper of Moody. Riley's coming back out. That is wild. Oh, maybe he is. down into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be Moody out front leading the way as they come down the back straightaway. Got a couple blinkers out there. We got one pulling out of line. That is 18. He's going to slide back up in place. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Moody is usually the fastest. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Going to be Landon Moody leading the way down on the bottom side. Here comes the trash can on the outside out of turn number 4. Oh, Johnny No Pants has made his way up to the front as he is currently in that number 5 spot. On the outside, pushing Shane Haas as they come to the line. Thrash going to lead that time by. Mark Thrash going to lead the way as they head down into turn number 1 and 2. 7 laps to go. Shane Haas looking high. Mark Thrash going to put the block on him. That's going to give Moody the edge down on the bottom side through turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, they're going to push all over the back of that number 17. Here comes the 69 of Keith Hackney. He's going to dig on the outside, heading for turn number 3. Oh, it's probably going to happen. Oh, there it is. We got him around on turn number 3 and 4. Cody Harrelson goes around. Let's go take a look at. Oh, a little bit of contact. There might have. Yeah, we're going to. Oh, man, big hits for a lot of good drivers there as the caution flag comes out once again. All right. Yeah, that was just an accordion effect. There was a little bit of checkup up at the front, and then those guys had the run, and it just kind of wasn't good for anybody. It's cloudy. So caution flag is out once again. 24 laps in the books. This is going to be 5 to go when they cross the line. This is looking like it's going to be a natural green-white checker. This is going to get awfully interesting. Your goat needs more time.
Good job.
They're actually having a little bit of fun out there. Definitely got to appreciate camaraderie out there. You need some popcorn for this, right? Look, I appreciate you guys coming out. It's been a while. I got to do the ARCA race yesterday, but we've definitely been struggling a bit. And I am so glad to be back. Yeah, we try and have fun. It is entertaining, and you know, I enjoy it. I get bored with real life racing. And you know, and I'll tell you what, the big difference is when you have somebody to conversate over it. If I just sat here and called the race, it would probably just make it boring. I've had that problem when I've broadcasted leagues. All they want me to do is just broadcast, and I'm like, I got to interact with the chat. If I get on a stream, I expect some feedback. Somebody talk to me if I'm watching. Oh, no, that's actually Demon made that. He's been messing around trying to help some of the guys on that end of things. The Indy 500 game on Roblox. All right, so this is looking like it's going to be natural. Maybe we'll get a 3-lap shootout here. We'll see what it says if we get that one to go this time by. Yep. Yeah, we do a lot of that on. We do that Wednesdays and Fridays on my other channel, Braxton. All right, so these guys going to stack them up once again. Let's see if we get that one to go this time by Mark Thrash up there in the number 2 spot. We usually do row stock though on Wednesdays and Fridays. So tomorrow night we'll be doing a little row stock after 9. All right, looks like we're going to stack them up 2 by 2. White flag, 1 lap to go. It is going to be a 3-lap shootout. Will we get a green-white checker? That's going to be the big question here tonight. Will they be able to keep it green for 3 laps? Yes. Yep. Mark Thrash down there messing with Landon Moody. How about Farless? Farless having a phenomenal run. Like I said before, No Pants back up in the battle. Hackney's there. You can't count him out. I know he's not a big plate track guy, but he's definitely not one to count out. I think the guys enjoy it. You just gotta make sure you got the time to do it when you do it. That's all. Well, there's one driver I know for sure. It is going to be Bill Sleep. That he is going to be looking for one green white checker. He is still 1 lap down. He's going to be looking to try to get back on the lead lap if he can get another caution. Moody and Mark Thrash on that front row. Yeah, I don't care if you guys want to fill in the back of the pack. It's only a couple of you. Right? You should have done a double header. You could have seen if somebody could have won both races and done Coke 600 and the Indy 500. That'd be a lot of work for one day, though. All right, pace car is in. We are looking for the green flag as they come down the front straightaway. Will this be the last green flag attempt? What do you guys think out in the chat? Let me know as the green flag is about to wave as Moody takes him down the front straightaway. Green flag is out. Green flag's out as Mark Thrash gets a good jump up on the outside. He did wait for Moody as they head for turn number 1 and 2. Topside going to get a little bit of momentum, but here comes the inside back in turn number 1 and 2. Moody leads the way down there as Mark Thrash gets big pushes from Shane Haas on the outside as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. These guys trying to find a spot to go wherever they can. They're 3 wide back there right around the number 6 spot. As they head into turn number 3 and 4. Will we make the white flag? That's going to be the biggest question here tonight as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway, going to be 2 laps to go at the line. Holy shit, Mark Thrash, hold on to that thing. As they come down through the trioval, Thrash getting the momentum. It's going to be Moody on the inside, 2 laps to go. Go Remington James, they say out in the chat as they head into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Landon Moody down on the bottom side. Here comes Mark Thrash and Shane Haas out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. They're missing Cody. If Cody could get it, oh, we got one way down. That's going to be Farless. He holds on to it in the number 8. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What just happened there? Oh, he got squeezed. He got squeezed. Welp. Oof. That was rough. Oh, my God. I'm not really. Well, Bill Sleep going to be happy about this one. He's going to get himself back on the lead lap. He's got a chance here tonight. Yeah, that was pretty rough. All right, so we're going to get an attempt at a green-white checker here tonight as Mark Thrash leads the way. Shane Haas in second, Landon Moody in third, Daniel Lewis and Gabriel Jordan in that number 5 spot. I've never seen Farless do anything like that, so I'm just going to question and think that it was a mistake or something. I've never seen him do anything like that, so. It might have been some frustration and just trying to find not lose any momentum. He was up front all night long and just kind of got squeezed there. All right, so we're going to get green-white checker attempt number 1. Mark Thrash, Shane Haas, Landon Moody, Daniel Lewis, Gabriel Jordan, your top 5. How about Kyle Todd up in the number 6 spot? Good run for him. Cody Nevin is going to be in that number 7 spot. He's got an opportunity here tonight. Brandon in 8th, Jacob Carter, Johnny No Pants, Patrick Dalton, Cody Harrelson, Bill Sleep, Justin Farless, Gregory, Stephen Kellogg, I think, is now finally on the lead lap. How many laps did you... Stephen, you were like 7 laps down at one point. Yeah, we will tomorrow night. Yep, after 9. Yeah, he can still get it. Riley can't. Riley's way too out of it. He's like 8 laps down. I don't think we're gonna get enough caution laps for him to come back. All we got to do is make 1 green flag lap, and that's the race. You'll be racing tomorrow. Nice. Okay, yeah, of course. Dino. All right, so Riley gonna try to get a couple laps up. We got one coming on the high side, guys, coming in hot. Got to watch out for the 40. He might try to take the road course. I guarantee if I was out on the track, the number 40 would wreck me. 100%. Guaranteed.
James, you're just so pretty. I have to hit you.
All right, we're going to get stacked up 2x2 into turn number 1 and 2. Mark Thrash and Shane Haas leading the field here tonight. They're going to try to get together. I'm pretty sure maybe they'll try and work the lanes. I can't say that. I'll tell you why. TikTok will definitely ban me for saying something like that. %. TikTok will ban me for that. They banned me for less. Well, 11 made it back out. He's still got an opportunity to get back out on the lead lap if he gets another caution here. And I'll tell you what, if he gets to the back of the 8, he might make it happen. Yeah, that's a little bit of work. Oh, Riley's going to get one more lap back here. It's kind of the only opportunity Riley has to pass anybody, as if everybody's going slow under caution. All right. All right, we are looking for the green flag this time by as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Yep. Remington going to get back on the lead lap. He's going to need some help, though. He's definitely going to need some help because they're going green this time by as they come out of turn number 4. Right? Green flag is out as Mark Thrash gets on the gas. He goes a little bit earlier. He knew he wanted to hook up with Shane Haas, but the question is, did they get too far up front? Mark Thrash going to lead the way. Shane Haas in second. Here comes Landon Moody and Daniel Lewis. This could get interesting. That might have been smart for Mark Thrash. That might be the best opportunity to not get a caution flag. It's to spread them out like that as they come down the back straightaway. Here comes Landon Moody. Moody going to jump down on the outside. He's got help behind him. Daniel Lewis with a big push through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, it's going to be Landon Moody leading the way. Can Mark Thrash give him the push he needs? They got help up on the outside. Out of turn number 4. Will we see the white flag? Moody goes for the block. He can't get there. Mark Thrash with a big push. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go. You're good. You're good. White flag out as Mark Thrash leads it at the line into turn number 1 and 2. 3 wide behind him. Thrash. Landon Moody, little bit of contact between Daniel and Mark Thrash out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Drag race looking for turn number 3 and 4. We got 1 looking for the middle. 2 in the back going to the outside. Down into turn number 3. It's going to be Cody Nevin jumping up to the outside in that number 11. Oh, they're turning. In turn number 3 and 4. Big save. Almost a big save. He still didn't wreck. Now hard into the wall. Out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway. Thrash with a big run. Moody's going to try to throw the block. Oh, there's contact. More contact up the track. Here comes Landon Moody. Daniel Lewis to the outside. It's going to be Landon Moody at the line. Lewis, Gabriel Jordan, Cody Nevin, Kyle Todd, your top 5. Wow, that got wild. Landon Moody taking the win here tonight, and he didn't have to wreck anybody. It did end. Yeah, every Thursday at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh. I can't see who's talking. I know you've been struggling a little bit. We're going to start doing some dirt stuff again, too. I was talking to Cody about that earlier. All right, so Moody going to take the win. You know, I'm going to be completely honest. I think the best Bristol dirt car is the Gen 4. It is so much fun to drive. All right, let's go through these results real quick. It's going to be Landon Moody with the win. Daniel Lewis in second. Gabriel in third. Cody Nevin in the number 4 spot. Kyle Todd in 5th. Shane Haas in the number 6 spot. Mark Thrash in 7th. Cody Harrelson in 8th. Going to be Jacob in that number 9 spot. Johnny Ganopants in 10th. Justin Farless in 11th. Going to be Kellogg in that number 12 spot. Patrick in 13th. Brandon in 14th. Going to be Gregory in that number 15 spot. Bill Sleep in 16th. Remington James in 17th. Dalton DeRosa in 18th. Then rounding out the rest of the field here tonight, it is going to be Hackney 19th, Kaysen in 20th, Gotch in 21st, Green 22nd, Robert in 23rd, Casey in 24th, Jake 25th, and Alec in that number 26 spot. All right, let's go ahead and bring in, I know Moody's in the Discord, so let's go ahead and grab him. Landon Moody, you finally get a win, but it's not in the ARCA series.
Finally.
Man,
Oh.
what a wild one here tonight. Actually, pretty good racing up at the front. There was some craziness behind you, but man, that racing with you guys up front was pretty damn good.
Man, that was honestly that was a really awesome race. I mean, I haven't ran an Xfinity plate race in a while, and honestly, I think they're honestly the best NASCAR stock cars on the super speedways. I mean, I don't know if it's just the way these I don't know. It's something different about them. It makes it to where you can push hard enough and you just I don't know. You don't have to fight the air constantly and fight the bubble to break through. And I don't know. It's just really fun.
Yeah, I've noticed we've had some good races here with the Xfinity car at Dega. I love the truck too. The truck, but you get a lot of big runs. The truck I like because you can do it on your own a lot.
Yeah.
But the racing was really good here with the Xfinity car. It wasn't all about just getting the run. You had to work a little bit at it. And honestly, it was like a game of chess, and you guys did a pretty good job here. It wasn't like the game of chess like the ARCA cars where you get out front and it's like hitting a wall of air. It was like a game of chess, making sure you're just working with the right people and blocking the lanes. And man, you just played it perfect tonight.
Oh yeah. I mean, it was Justin. He was giving me really good pushes the entire night. Mark and Shane at the end there, they were definitely they were fast for sure. They definitely were running strong there late. And I knew Mark was going to he was going to make that car wide, or he was going to side draft everybody and pull everybody back to make sure just to do anything he could to stay out in front. But I mean, I mean, it's the first WoOT race I've won, and I don't know how long it's been. It's been I think almost a year, maybe longer. I don't know. It's definitely been a drought for me, but I've been so close in these WoOT races too, and the ARCA League that we've been running on Wednesday nights. I've been close to that too. But I mean, honestly, it feels good to break the ice and something related on stream, and this one feels good for sure.
Well, great run here tonight. Why don't you go ahead and give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, first of all, I want to thank you. Glad you're back. We miss you. 3D Racing, Precision 3D Prints and Design, Justin Norwood Sim Sports. Thanks to everybody that came out tonight and raced. Mark, Shane, great runs. Hate we couldn't get Clint Scott in, but I mean it's part of it. My I got a little YouTube page just recently started up. Nothing fancy, just some clips and stuff. Landon Moody Sim Sports on YouTube, and everybody that tuned into the stream tonight.
Well, good run here tonight. Why don't you go enjoy that victory, and I will come give you a hard time here in a few.
Yep, 10-4.
All right, bud.
Thank you.
All right, guys, that is going to be it for tonight. Thanks for coming out. Definitely appreciate it, man. Let's go watch that wreck at the end there. Hold on. Let's watch the wreck into turn number 1 and 2 here. That was absolutely insane as they enter. And I would interview Riley, but he's not in there. Oh my God. Oh. All right. So that is going to be it, guys. As always, until next time, be safe and have a good night.